What's going on, Dolphins fans? Welcome to another episode of The Extra Yard. This one looks a little bit more normal. If you enjoyed Tuesday's show more than the rest of them, that's too bad.
I think they enjoyed Tuesday's show more than normal, bro. It was a
Tuesday
real,
was a great show.
culture.
No,
episode.
Time out. I'm sure Tuesday's show was great, but they're stuck with us now, right? They're stuck with me, and they're stuck with Kai when he comes on. So don't get your hopes up on that being the normal cast. We will have them on as guests, but this is not the Clutch Corner. This is the Extra Yard, and we can't,
Michael, they're not stuck with y'all. They just get back home. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like now we got
right. They get back into more serious, sometimes boring analysis that has a little bit too much Marvel and Star Wars infused into it. Like my current tweet that says Rogue One is my number 2 Star Wars movie of all time. I'm not apologizing for it.
Rogue One is number 2.
Number two. Empire Strikes Back. Rogue One.
Ooh, I don't like how he responded to them. Like I don't know,
bro. Okay, well, time out. How many Star Wars movies have you seen, Juan?
It's finished. 0, absolutely none.
You've never finished a Star Wars film,
bro? I've walked into somebody watching Star Wars, or you know how at Best Buy they have the entertainment systems.
Why do you make that sound like when you walk into your dorm room and your roommate has the sock in a certain area and he's watching a little something? You're like, oh, I walked in on somebody looking at porn. That's what you make it sound like with Star Wars. You're like, I walked in on someone watching Star Wars. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, it was odd. I just walked out and never came back.
Javier, I can't stop the cat. It is my number 2. That's not cap. That's legitimately where I have it. Listen. Between the ending and the Vader scene alone.
Well, bro, don't spoil it though. I mean, geez,
spoil it. Who Darth Vader is. What's Darth Vader's real name?
Unbelievable.
Tell me, Juan.
Huh?
What's Darth Vader's real name?
I'm gonna get it. Luke Skywalker.
No. What?
Oh boy, you done.
Anakin Skywalker. You see, I was close though. It was like I was one name off. That's it.
Dude, Kyle Ren is dope though. Not Kylo, Kyle.
No, I would have thought Kyle Ren was a real person now, and I would have ran with it.
Kyle Ren from SoCal, he's dope in the Star Wars movies. He's fantastic. All right,
doesn't make a good movie.
Yeah, they're roasting you in the comments, Michael. I'm not gonna front.
That's why I stand with it. Hey, listen, I got Alf from Heapy backing me up on that. He agrees with me on it.
That's a tough one. That's a tough sell for me, bro.
Where do you have it?
Rogue One, 3, 4-ish, 4. Maybe
so I'm not that far off.
Maybe 4 or 5.
What you have ahead is New Hope, right?
Huh?
What you have ahead of it is New Hope, right?
Right. And Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith, I will say, I hated it at first when I first watched it back in the day.
Yeah.
And upon rewatch, I was like, okay, this actually
is really good.
This actually slaps pretty good. That whole final battle, that's something else. All right. We've got to talk some Miami Dolphins. And the reason why we're talking about all this other stuff is this one reason in particular. Who's going to be out there on the field for the Dolphins Sunday? None of us have any idea. We truly don't. There's this little monster coming back out from underneath the bed. It's called COVID-19, and he's back to bite everybody in the butt. The Dolphins are down a ton of players. We don't even know who necessarily is guaranteed to be out there. As of now, I think we have one running back on the active roster, right, Juan?
That would be Mr. Duke Johnson. I thought we signed somebody else though to the practice squad.
We signed Jordan Scarlett.
Jordan Scarlett.
I think we also signed a quarterback.
Yeah, we signed a goon.
We signed Damon Arnett.
We signed a
goon. Damien. Is it Damon or Damien?
I don't know.
I don't know what his first name is.
One of the two. He holds up guns to people on
it wasn't people, Michael. It was his phone. It was, to somebody else.
He's a Dolphin idea. He's a Dolphin now, so you have to say good things about him.
I love how there was
when John Gruden cuts you. What are we for behavior? What
you got a point there, Michael Christian. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Doing?
Listen.
John Gruden lets professional criminals play for his football team.
I just
coached his own football team with no remorse. I think that's more than enough.
I'd love to point out that I'm not even gonna go there. It's okay. Well, move on. Can we start roasting Urban Myers?
We signed Jordan Scarlett onto the practice squad, but that's why I said active roster. Active roster is just Duke Johnson.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to call Scarlett up. I mean, it's
right.
like a
It's a
given at that
formality
point.
more than anything else. And I think they just put him on the practice squad to see who else would be healthy.
Yeah, for sure.
He has to get on the field.
There is, I will say, there is chances that Gaskin, Ahmed, and all these guys can come off. From what I'm understanding and reading it, they have officially already changed it. So all you need is one negative test.
They have.
To be
Sorry,
able
when
to
you
come
say
back.
they have changed it, what do you mean?
They used to have the rules to where,
but you needed 2 negatives.
Yeah, you needed 2 negatives in 24-hour periods. Obviously a lot of guys couldn't get cleared up by then. I think Austin didn't get cleared up by then for week 1, I believe it was. So that was kind of like the biggest obstacle, especially for Waddle today. But they changed the rules today, and as I'm understanding it, they only need 1 negative test, and they can be started. They could start testing them as of today, which I found odd because Florio came out and said that some of the teams that weren't had put themselves in like the extreme COVID scenario where they're like completely off the
Cleveland.
And the Dolphins were one of those teams. Florio kind of pointed out that they weren't testing the players again, and that the NFL had to step in and say, no, you got to start testing players today.
Oh, starting at the end of Monday Night Football.
Oh, then we're fucked.
Yeah, I mean, basically, Royal, I'm going to get you with the biggest name.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle, Mr. Penguin himself. He is on the COVID list. He is, I would say, 99% surely not playing in this Sunday's game. He is the entirety of our passing game, it feels like. How big of a hole is this for the Miami Dolphins passing game to overcome? And do you think they can overcome it because it's the Jets, right? Like the Jets are pretty bad. So if you're going to be missing Waddle, at least it's the Jets game, not another one.
I don't say he's 99% of your passing game. I say he's 50% of it. Because the other 50%,
no, I was saying he's 99% surely not playing Sunday.
Oh, okay.
And he's the majority of our passing offense.
Sure. I'd give him 50-50 split with Tua.
Okay.
He's half of the passing offense, Tua's the other half. And because of that, I believe that the Dolphins will be able to survive at least one game without Waddle out there. And primarily because they're playing the Jets. But the other reason being is because, like, I honestly believe that Tua right now is like in his bag in terms of this accuracy and these short throws and everything. And they have several receivers who can kind of replicate that. Maybe not as explosive as Jalen Waddle, maybe not as good of route runners, but I believe that he could pass that ball around a little more. He still has Gesicki to throw the ball to. And so, I mean, I think Tua will get it done, which is why the Waddle loss is going to hurt big time, but I think they're going to be able to overcome it.
Yeah, and Juan, I'll throw it to you. We lose Waddle. That's a big bummer because we know that is Tua's security blanket on third down. And honestly, it's not just a security blanket at this point because a security blanket to me kind of feels like I have it, but it doesn't really do anything. Waddle is our most efficient receiver. I think even if all the other guys were healthy, and he finds a way to always get open no matter what the coverage is on those third downs. That sucks losing him. Who do you think kind of takes over that role? Who do you think has a bigger increase in their game? Mike Gesicki, Devontae Parker? You think Isaiah Ford? Tell me why.
It's Isaiah Ford season, bro. What do you mean?
Well, explain to me why it's Isaiah Ford and not
because
DVP.
They're trying to actively bring Gesicki's contract down, so they're not featuring him even to this week. So Mike Gesicki, please get the fuck out. He's a bum this year to them. So I mean, I don't know. And
even though he's the most avid to a supporter on our team,
it's crazy to me. It's disgusting to me. We're in love with somebody who fixes Rubik's cubes. Like I'm sorry, Hunter Long, but come on, bro.
$9 million. If he play for $9 million, then they'll love him all over again.
Yeah. So I
like Isaiah Ford. He used my tweet as a premonition. I told y'all Tua about to make Isaiah Ford a Hall of Famer this week. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what's about to go down.
But no, I was saying more so Isaiah Ford because like if you saw last week, or not last week, but the last time we played, the guy who replaced Waddle on that touchdown where he started to cramp up was Ford. So I mean, it seems like that might be the natural. Just put him in there. You could see more of Albert Wilson. Preston Williams might stop playing H-back. You know.
I mean, if he stops playing H back, that means he plays wide receiver, in which case he has to use his hands, and I don't like his hands.
I mean, listen, I'm not sitting here advocating for the guy. I'm just telling you what might happen, bro.
Do you think that Kirk Merritt gets a call up this week?
I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, listen, if this week isn't the week that Kirk Merritt gets called up, I just don't see it for him at all.
Why are we mentioning Mac Hollins? I know that's
who that.
This guy. Kai jumped in there.
Here's the thing with Mac Hollins.
That narratives move around. So once Jakeem Grant was gone, I need somebody new to hate on the wide receiver core. So Mac Hollins slid right in.
So I shifted off of Jakeem Grant onto hating Juan. Well, although I already hated him.
Yeah, you've always done that.
He shifted onto Mac Hollins. Here's my thing with Mac Hollins. It's kind of funny if you look at it. Mac Hollins, on all of his biggest catches as a Miami Dolphin, has had to completely turn around to make them. Literally all of them, like of the big ones, right? 65-yard touchdown, he turned around. The touchdown throw,
Michael, you just sound like you're nitpicking.
He turned around. The throw against the Raiders from Fitzpatrick, he turned around.
They're just great plays. Why are you nitpicking?
So then why are you taking my side now?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I'm not playing sides. I'm just here asking a question. I'm just here asking a question.
Nah, you're proving my point, though. Here's the thing. Mac Hollins is an adequate wide receiver, but he's not the guy I want out there.
Sorry.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, for those of you that don't know.
You are shameless.
Justin Herbert just scored a rushing touchdown. And if there's one thing you need to know, Juan loves one thing above all else in life, and that is Justin Herbert. His life legitimately goes his kids.
Yeah.
His girl,
Justin
Herbert tied with his parents, I'd say. I don't know if he's clearly above them.
They've been slacking.
Right. I don't know where it is with you.
Listen, sorry, guys. I can only apologize for that burst of just, I don't know what to call it. But
you mean the rushing touchdown he had that
I don't know
all the time, but
he's
you don't
horrible.
say nothing?
He started 3-9. I don't know.
You make me sad.
I like this guy, Zachary. I like where this guy's going.
He's going places in life. Aaron?
Yes.
Aaron?
He is going
Are we
places.
Forgetting Aaron there?
Aaron?
I didn't see
Aaron Rodgers?
Oh. He's dealing with a pinky right now, though. So I mean,
he's got COVID finger. I forgot about COVID finger.
It don't matter. Even with
you say COVID finger, but that motherfucker COVID is smacking everybody.
Oh yeah.
The Rams have 20 people. Washington has like 21.
Shout out to Sorty though. Not Sorty. Shout out to
Ghost
Ghost of Adam Gase.
Yes.
It's not hitting the Patriots.
It hit a 4-string running back and spread nowhere.
I guarantee you, Bill Belichick is either not testing them.
I'll be honest. The first time he said that, Ghost, I was like, bro, come on. I mean, and then like the farther it goes and the way everybody seems to spread besides the Patriots, I don't know, man. I think people need to stop calling Joe Rogan and start calling Bill Belichick. He must know the code. He must know the answer. I truly don't know what to
He's
tell
probably
you.
Giving everybody ivermectin or whatever the hell the horse stuff is.
I couldn't even tell you what it is.
They are immunized.
That's your boy, Royal. That's your boy.
Yeah, what it is.
We have one running back, like I said, Duke Johnson.
Yeah.
I am the biggest Duke Johnson advocate on this show.
For sure.
Is it biased? 1,000,000,000%.
Right.
My love for Duke Johnson is Juan's love for Justin Herbert.
Your love for Duke Johnson will also stop once you see Duke Johnson as your number one running back.
Excuse me. Duke Johnson rushed it twice when he played, and he averaged a little over 4 yards per carry and picked the hole a lot quicker than Miles Gassner or Savon Ahmed ever could.
My concern, Michael, I'm not going to bully you because Duke is good. Duke at what he can be at just a receiving running back, he could be good.
I don't think he runs that bad either, though.
It's not that he runs that bad. It's that if he's been in the league, how many years? Like 7, 8 years?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. I think it was like 6. Yeah.
Whatever. Something along those lines. In those 6 years, I don't think he's gotten more than 15 carries one time.
Like in a single game?
In a single game, bro.
And I don't think it's Doak's season either. Oh yeah, that's right. Because Doak's is also COVID.
Doak's season lasted a day, literally. Yeah.
Doak's season was the shortest lived thing.
We're down bad, bro.
Duke Johnson's season is still here. Duke Johnson specifically.
Yeah,
if he is the featured back, do you think he has a decent day? I can't see the comments. What happened?
You guys aren't seeing it?
So thank you, Samurai Kai, for the $1.99 donation. She said,
Samurai Kai
to have Royal Tail 1 to shut up.
You gotta do it, Roy. I'm sorry.
Hey, shut up, bro. I don't give a fuck for that cash. I'm doing whatever they tell me to do.
I mean,
bro.
I do it for free, honestly.
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Shut the
Royal,
fuck up, boy.
give me Duke's what you think Duke's stat line would be if he's the featured back on Sunday.
Oh god.
I want to hear from you.
8 carries, 16 yards. Probably like 3 catches, or maybe 27 yards.
6:16. I'm gonna tell him to clip this right here because I promise you it's gonna end up exactly like that.
Yeah, I don't foresee Duke Johnson doing very much at all. Like with running the ball, I don't know. Even catching it, Tua's not going there. That's not gonna be a thing. Like he's gonna be out there, but I don't know where all this faith you have. It comes from you.
What do you want me to do?
100%. But
Jordan
NFL
Scarlett has been brought on by the Dolphins and cut 3 different times, and Kai was over here saying, "Let's go." I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah, I mean,
listen, we've been down bad for like Austin Reeder and Philip Lindsay. Like, I mean, this is
what we are.
I would prefer Philip Lindsay playing over Duke Johnson.
Oh, I mean,
I think we all would.
I think everyone would. Whoa, what a bad pass, Patrick. Jeez.
You said Noah gonna be a punt returner. Yeah, because
I think
Holland out too.
Yeah, there's literally no punt returners. It's like literally Albert Wilson, like maybe Preston.
Yo, I do now. Didn't Preston return some punts or kicks? No, but he did his rookie season.
Yeah, he got hurt. That's how he tore his ACL. I think it was.
Bro, listen.
I mean, listen.
I don't want to see Preston Williams.
I can't tell you like. I don't like. We say these things and we laugh about it, but it's like. Holy fuck! Like, what are we doing here? Like,
I don't want to see Albert Wilson return punts.
Can the Dolphins?
He's gonna see the touchdown and go the other way.
Can the Dolphins just run like a zone, right? Like run like a cover 3 and have nobody receive it.
Can Tua return punts?
If he can fair catch him,
bro. I saw a Madden video one time about him returning kickoffs. It was pretty funny, but
look, the Dolphins think we could do like a 10-day contract with Chad Johnson. Like I mean, listen, I don't know.
Chad who?
Chad Johnson.
Chad who?
Ocho Cinco?
He changed it back.
What do you mean he changed it back? He's always been Ocho Cinco since like the last 12 years.
Can he go back to Johnson?
No.
Am I disrespecting OG? Yo, my bad, OG. If you're watching, I know you're watching, but my bad.
I mean, he's definitely not watching, but he's always been Ocho Cinco. What are you doing?
I thought he changed it back to.
Hello,
Johnson.
Kai Chisholm.
Mr. Alstott 2.0.
What's up, dog? What's up, everybody?
Oh, isn't there something you wanted to tell Juan?
Oh yeah, Juan, shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. I
paid myself. Wait, hold on.
Thank you.
Shout out to Samurai Radio for the 199 Domo. Paying myself to have Royal tell Juan to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I didn't see the fuck, bro. That was just added for
me. You know what? I'd ask.
Sometimes you gotta ad-lib them things.
Yeah, it didn't give me enough characters for fuck.
I'd ask Kai what he thinks about Duke Johnson, but he's gonna say trash things.
Listen, yo, Ricky J. France, I need you to do this for me, okay? Ricky J. France, 18 minutes, 55 seconds, Ricky J. France. Duke Johnson, because I heard that Juan said the clip. Duke Johnson's going to have 18 carries for 10 yards, 5 receptions on 8 targets for 12 yards.
Damn, bro.
You know what's going to happen? Michael's going to go, that's my guy. Yeah, USA. That's what he's gonna do because he's fucking.
He's gonna hit the USA at the end too, bro.
Yeah, because USA
that's exactly
is really
what's gonna happen
here. So basically, he just has to not be one of the worst. He basically just has to not be. What's the name of the guy we got from the Eagles that we cut after like 4 weeks?
Jordan Howard.
Jordan Howard. He basically has to not be Jordan Howard.
He had like a 9 carry, 63-yard, and a touchdown performance like 3 weeks ago. Like
no, but I'm saying Jordan Howard with the Dolphins.
Bro, you're really not about to give Jordan Howard any credit.
There's none credit I can give. I mean, the guy's done, but I mean, shit.
You're selective like ways that you do things is so interesting.
Mean everything.
I like to be an interesting guy.
Like 1 week, you're like Tua Tagovailoa is going to be a Hall of Famer, and the next week, just because Alf or CK says anything, you're like, you know what? Now Tua is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and no one will ever prove me otherwise. Herbert's my daddy. Like that's what you go to.
No.
That's what you go to.
Time out.
Time out. When you say daddy, do you mean like father or do you mean like papi?
Nah, he's saying like papi because that's what he's saying.
Daddy, like
he's saying like papi.
Herbert is daddy. That I 100% agree with. Everything you just said before that, I haven't said anything bad about Tua at all.
That's some bullshit.
What did I say? Michael
you said you said in the last 3 weeks or in general?
No, the last 3 weeks.
Okay, I'll give you the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, I've been all pro Herbert 100%.
I'll give you the last 3 weeks.
There's nothing I'll back down from that. But to say I've been negative to it, no, absolutely not. I have not slandered him at all.
Welcome to the show. You know this is how it goes.
Everybody just takes it as slander because it's not me, slobbering over.
This is all.
There was something I wanted to slander about, but
I got a taste of hosting extra yard, Michael Christian, and I liked it. I liked it.
That doesn't matter.
I think I might do it again. I have producer power.
Well, someone's gonna have to host pregame on Sunday, so
I've hosted pregame before too. I would like to officially submit my candidacy.
I actually don't want to host. I don't like hosting pregame, so that's all you, bro.
I got you, bro.
Yo,
I gotta vamp until inactives. Hey, wait, if you're the host, can we start at 11:30 so that we don't have to vamp for inactives?
No, we'll start at 11.
No, you know who you have to ask? You have to ask Ethan J. Skolnick for that permission, okay?
You have to ask Ethan J. Skolnick for permission to do what?
You're talking about Roy. Roy doesn't ask permission to do nothing. Let's get back to it.
I'm sorry.
Kai, I want you to tell everybody what you said in our chat multiple times, in our Dolphins chat multiple times.
It's an NFT. I kiss my
about the Dolphins this Sunday against the Jets.
They're not going to lose.
And you,
but no. The
Dolphins are going to lose. That's not what you said.
Do you want me to read? I'll read out. I'll read word for word. Give me a second. I'll read word for word. No.
I'll read word for word.
I just want to know your feelings while you were saying those things. That's all. That's what I want to know.
All right, let me hold up. Let me go back. I'm gonna read it exactly how I said it. So the first thing I said was Hassam put in the chat, "We're losing to the Jets," and then I proceeded to say, "Permission to block Hassam at Ethan J. Skolnick." That was the first thing. Then both CK. No, I'm going through the whole thing.
Keep mine out.
And Juan both were talking about how we're gonna lose. And I said, Jesus Christ, we're not going to lose to the Jets, LMFAO. Then CK once again said, I don't know, their defense is playing better. And I said, Christ, don't do it. Hassam then gave me another reason to block him. Then he said it again. I said, we're not losing to the Jets, you sick fucks. That going to everybody. Then my follow-up was specifically for the Heat chat. Just to be perfectly bluntly honest,
we didn't need all this context.
I said,
I love it.
I'd rather, you know what? I said I'd rather be in the Heat chat and their arguments than this because the Heat, they don't argue ever. Okay? Jacob then followed up with that I'll be the one tweeting that this offense is putrid. I corrected him and Juan to spell my name correctly because that's disrespectful to my culture. And then I said I'm undefeated and when we go to games, so we're gonna win. And then I said we had Jesus himself on the team, which is Malcolm Hollins.
So okay, you feel that, yeah. I'm gonna say
specifics. I'm gonna say fucking specifics. All right, that's what it is.
For our Google sheet, I will pick the Dolphins to win, but you make me so confident that they're not going to because you're so confident.
You didn't pick one for tonight. Are you bullshitting it or are you gonna actually pick one?
Oh, I forgot.
I know,
bro. I didn't pick it out last. Bro, listen, bro. These kids kicking my ass with this crap.
I feel you, yo. I've never felt this more in my life, bro. What, bro? I feel you, bro.
I can't.
Juan, listen, Juan. I'll tell you now. I'm gonna pick KC because it's against you. It has nothing to do with the current score. It's literally just because it's against you. You know that's what I was gonna pick.
That's all right. I just want you to see something. You see, look what I'm pointing at, Michael. Work's being done.
Well, All Might, that's a pretty big
right next to All Might. We're right next to All Might.
I like being done.
Work's being done, all right, bro.
You're gonna
get these hands and
guy, learn to playmaker.
Have you learned what
playmaker is yet?
Every time. What?
Have you learned what playmaker is yet?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have like 8 of them.
Yo, watch MMG.
No, watch Throne.
Bro, Throne is just sweaty crap
so
that isn't going to work
said,
for you.
I have
You don't
8 of
understand
them.
any of it.
He says, I have 8 of them.
Do you understand how to playmaker?
Do you understand
someone?
what a playmaker is?
I haven't got that far. You got to give me a chance.
One, this has been in the game for years.
Touchdown. You know the last Madden I played, I think was like.
Listen, look. You see this?
Bro,
thing right
no
here?
one cares about Justin Herbert.
You
bro.
see this stick right here? This is the right stick. Okay, you have a receiver coming over the middle. He gets all the way to the edge of the field. He stops.
Ethan must be watching because he just tweeted the link out.
You hold it up. That player starts running up the field, and you can hit him wide open because the defense doesn't adjust to his playmaker.
Look at this. You're getting mad.
You see that face?
Out here.
No, but do you see his face?
Yeah.
That tells me he doesn't know. That tells me you're not ready.
That's shocking all right there.
I'm going to lurk you with some crappy middle linebacker. I'm going to pick you off with Sam McGuavin. I'm telling you that right now. Not
Michael,
Jerome Baker.
I will hire.
Not Van Ginkel.
I will hire my cousin from Little Southeast Asia, and he will wreck you, bro.
Oh, listen, no, time out.
You will never know.
Royal's right here. Royal would destroy me in Madden. I know this.
Oh fuck, no! I thought you were the best one here. I've been talking.
No,
all this time.
Royal's better than me by a good amount,
bro. I don't care about playing you now. All right, Royal,
No, you don't know. You don't know what playmaker it is. You don't get to just skip Michael to come to me.
You don't need. I guarantee you don't even know what are.
You gotta be like me. Look, I work at a basketball gym, and I've had to take down the lowest of the lows to be able to play other people. And right now, I've taken down 2 of the lows. So you gotta work your way up.
That's how
you
also 4 verts, you pass it, then you lateral and throw a deep ball.
You gotta beat Kai. Then you can play me.
He's not gonna beat me. What the fuck?
Then you can play Roy.
What kind of disrespect shit is that?
If I had a PS5,
I look like the
Juan's
bottom of
ass
the pyramid here in this
45-0.
group. What the fuck?
You are the bottom of the pyramid.
You're not even on the pyramid, okay? You one of the
there is
one of those people that built the pyramid. You have no part on
Juan,
it.
I would wipe your ass 45-0.
I like this. I'm gonna clip all this for myself. Ricky, don't clip this. This is going for my. I'm
Ricky's not watching our show. Okay, let's talk about the Dolphins. Everybody says we're gonna win, right? We're guaranteeing this win. There's no chance we lose.
What do you mean, hell fucking no, bro? What are you talking about?
I don't know, man.
I'm worried because this would be so Dolphins to give us the hope of them getting back to 500 and they lose this game.
I am a bitch guy, 100%. I can't deal with the mood swings of these guys, and who knows who the fuck we're gonna get out there. Like literally,
look at this. Jalen Waddle went down, right? And Dolphins went from -10 to -9.5. Oh my god,
like that should be more.
No, come on, Kai.
That's a bigger. Jalen Waddle is more
to us. Finish that statement. Finish that statement. What a horrible what?
What a horrible world.
Nah, motherfucker.
You're a 9.5 point favorite against the New York Jets at home.
You're gonna tell me Jalen Waddle is a half point difference.
I'm not telling you Jalen Waddle's a half point difference. I'm telling you the odds makers are telling you it's a half point difference.
I'm asking you though.
Listen, bro.
Are we taking into account that Zach Wilson is playing quarterback for the Jets?
We haven't played him yet. I cannot guarantee anything
about him. Are you out of your minds?
He's Zach Wilson.
There is no humanly possible way that the Miami Dolphins will lose to the New York Football Jets. It just is not possible.
Not possible. We watched part of that game together. Tell me right now how, and y'all got to be honest about it. Mike Glennon had some moments where he didn't look so bad against our defense, and it was Mike Glennon.
I'm gonna shoot myself in the head. What is this world we're living in?
The Dolphins still start Jesse Davis.
I think that
we have zero running game apparently because he's gonna rush 18 times for 10 yards.
You got Duke Johnson running the ball. Like there's a feasible.
I never said.
Thank you, the unidentified celebrity review for the $5 don't know. Consistency is key, and my boy is following me to every show. Duncan is a bum.
Certified bum.
UCR. Say this shit tomorrow night when I'm on post-game show because I will be covering the Dolphins game in the arena as a credentialed media person. Okay? Come talk to me then. Duncan improved to 37% shooting from 3 for the month. He's coming back. And I love Duncan, so
he will be there.
Get out of here.
He will be there. Every stream, like clockwork, he will be there.
I will fight him tomorrow on it.
Good job.
Today we're talking Dolphins.
I like that. I like that little plug, Michael.
Okay. Yeah, a little plug. I know how to do it sometimes. The rest of the time I'm a terrible host. Okay. I think all of us on here, not Kai, are a little bit nervous about Sunday. I think Kai's internet got nervous for him being so confident.
Yeah. But no, I
think
honestly,
the Dolphins cut him off. They said stop putting all that pressure on us.
Yeah, bro. Like it's like, yo, pressure makes diamonds, but like, not all the time. I just think there's it's like a lot of things. It's not just one. Okay, Jalen Waddle's out. It's like no, all of our running backs are out. Yeah. It's our top safety is out. It's a division game, bro. Like I'm not one to just mop it up and say nah, it's done, it's a wrap. It's a division game, and motherfuckers fight, and they fight with pride, So it's like I can't really say.
I think to me it feels like a game that Tua is going to have to go out there and win, and like that's not something that he's been put in a position to do during this win streak so much. Like he's played well and he's gotten them in position to win games, but I feel like this is a game that he's going to have to go out there and he's going to have to be the one generating points with so many guys out, and that kind of gives people a little bit of hesitancy. We haven't seen him do it, but I believe he can do it, which is why it's giving me that little extra boost to pick the Dolphins. But yeah, I think he's gonna have to against the Jets, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just watched the Kansas City Chiefs run a tight end sneak, which personally I don't remember seeing other than the Dolphins doing it. Now I'm sure it's been a part of playbooks for a long time. I'm not saying the Dolphins originated it, but the fact that we run the same plays as the Kansas City Chiefs, that's
everybody in the NFL. Everybody in the NFL steals from other people in the NFL.
Yeah, Michael. I don't know if you remember when the Wildcat came out with the Dolphins.
No, I know that, but I just think it's interesting that I just watched a tight end sneak, which, like I said, I know it's happened before. I don't remember seeing.
I mean, we take a lot of their plays too, like all those Gesicki little slip outs. Like, not everybody can run it. Not everybody.
When you're thinking about creative offensive plays, the first thing you Google is not Miami Dolphins.
I think everybody has creative plays. I mean, if they work or whether they not or they don't, I mean, that's a different story. Yeah. But they're all NFL coaches. They're all getting paid to coach. Like Lem Pierre, as bad as he is, he is getting paid to coach. They have something. I would fucking hope to teach. But
I just think so. Let Marcus's comment. Defense will carry offense to victory. That's what's been happening most of the season.
But here's the thing. When we had that losing streak, it was because the offense was leaving the defense out to dry.
I wouldn't say all of them.
The majority of them, I would say it was just the offense couldn't get it going first half. By the time they got it going late in the third, it's like the defense is gassed because they've been on the field damn near 30 plus minutes. Yeah, I don't know. Your internet says otherwise.
Like we can go back to that Jaguars game, and I understand what you're saying that the offense didn't do enough early on. The Jaguars shouldn't have been able to put up as many points as they did.
They put up 23. Michael.
They shouldn't have been able to put up 23 points
with a field goal at the end.
Part of the reason that they were
whoa, time out. We're gonna. I'm sorry, Roy. I don't mean to cut you off like that.
Yes, you do, but go ahead.
I know, but fuck, the Dolphins scored.
But when I do that, I'm just
20 points, and they lit up. The defense gave 23 with no Byron or X.
Okay, the defense first of all should have given up more points than that because the amount of blocks that they had.
So let's call it what it was. Like the defense was put in some bad positions too, because the offense was fucking up in that Jags game. The pick in the red zone from Tua was a big one, and so you got to acknowledge it.
Was the Falcons, right?
No, he had one versus the Jags.
He has one too.
What you're saying was they ended up in the red zone. Sorry, time out. Yeah. Relax. I thought you were talking about the one that Tua threw in the red zone. Yeah, you got real fiery real quick.
No, but that one was really bad. No, I didn't want to.
That was a terrible pick.
Right. The pick that he threw in the Jags game was the one. It was just a bonehead pick. It seemed like no receiver was over there, and he just threw it straight to whoever the DB was that caught the ball. But there were some plays that the offense left on the field in a lot of these losses. But I think overall, I would agree that the defense has tried to carry the offense, and the offense kind of let them down in a lot of those losses.
Sure, the offense isn't what we want it to be, but the offense is not
more so now. It is more so now. It is
closer, but even then,
but let's be honest. This win streak has been. It's going to sound fucking weird. It's been because they've been. Well, actually, no, it doesn't sound that weird. They've been focused on just running the ball, whether it's efficient, non-efficient, working, not working. Like just doing it and having the threat there has led to the play actions, the bootlegs, all the stuff that Tua does with RPOs. So I think even just maybe if Scarlett could just put up maybe like 20 rushes, regardless if it goes for like 50 yards or 60 yards, I think just the threat of it alone would be helpful to Tua. But like we really can't afford like both of them to go for less than 30 yards. Like
I just think here's my thing with expecting a lot from the defense on Sunday. I do expect a lot from the defense, but I'm gonna start expecting a lot from the defense all season. I'm just not overly confident about Sunday because of the fact that Javon Holland is out. And Javon is orchestrating the defense. He's calling it around the way it is. And I think his emergence is a big part of what's led this defensive turnaround. And so without him, I don't know how this defense does. I still think it's a good defense, and it's still Zach Wilson. But we've seen Zach Wilson have moments. And like you said, I mean, it's a division game, right? Teams sometimes just show up and want to beat you, and that's just the way it is.
I think if your defense can be broken by not having your rookie safety out there, then you have bigger issues in front of you than what you may believe. But I don't think so. I think, not having Holland out there is going to hurt, but they have several veteran guys who can go back there and can be serviceable in that position, especially against a Zach Wilson, bro. Like
who's taking over for Javon?
That was a question that we asked the other day because you got a couple options. Byron Jones.
I don't think they're going to put Byron back there.
Nick Needham. Who else did we say? Eric Rowe could do it too. It's going to be a rotation. No one player should be out back there. Cedric Redwine might actually get some play back there too.
I mean, we know he can tackle. I don't know about the coverage part.
I don't even know who. I've never seen him really play, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't ever that great in coverage. He can hit really hard though, which is kind of nice. I just think, look, I'm not 100% sure on how Tua is going to do or how the offense is going to do as a whole. Because, again, missing all of your running backs and Jalen is huge. Yeah, it's true. Need him.
But I wish Kai was here because I'm curious to see if his expectation is for Tua to regardless pull out a win. Because, I mean, I'm not expecting Tua to have to go out there and lead 300
yards, but we don't need him to if the defense does what you guys think it can.
Well, I think what it is for Kai is that the Jets are just they're fucking trash. Like that's, I mean, just being honest, he doesn't view the Dolphins as being on par. Like maybe earlier in the season, if Jacoby would start, maybe his tune will be a little bit different. But with the way this team has been playing, there's no like logical reason to suggest that this team would lose to the Jets. Like I get it, I get the trepidation. Like I understand. I have a little
there wasn't a logical reason for us to lose to the Jaguars. Or the Bills to lose to the Jaguars.
Fair enough.
Or the Tennessee Titans to lose to the Texans.
I guess it just sits on, do you think it's been two different teams this year? From 1-7 and to we're 6-7 now. Like, if you are under that belief, then you're saying all that other stuff, I guess, didn't matter. I'm not of that belief. I think they are one team. I think that team that we saw in 1-7 has the potential to come back at any moment. People think we're just magically a completely different team, and maybe we are. But it's still there. And this week, if any, because of what we're dealing with COVID and because of a division game, wouldn't shock me to be the week that we kind of like revert back to our ways.
Right.
I do believe that other team is still in there, but I only believe in parts of it being in there. Like Tua over Jacoby, is that Jacoby Brissett starting thing was a big part of that 1-7 start. Like it was a big part of it, and it's undeniable at this point.
Don't tell Juan that,
but he can't deny it anymore because the Tua thing is showing. Like Tua is a massive upgrade over what Jacoby Brissett is at the quarterback position, and even if it may not be to the higher tier yet, it's like it's more than enough to get this offense going, scoring some points to be able to complement that defense. With Jacoby Brissett, you didn't even have a goddamn chance because you knew you weren't going to score.
I just think too. I don't know exactly what's going to happen on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
And that's what worries me because if all it takes for the defense is to be put in those bad spots, and I get it, right? It's hard to overcome that stuff. But if they're not overcoming that stuff, then there's no way that this team pulls out a win. So aside from Tua, obviously, because I think Tua is the most important player on this team right? Regardless, aside from Tua, what's the one other player that you guys think we cannot lose to COVID?
Tua. What the fuck?
Aside from Tua, bro. I said aside from.
Oh, my bad. I really didn't hear that.
I know you weren't listening. You were getting a hard on for your
white.
No, I'll jokes aside. That was
another touchdown drop
in the red zone.
Oh my god,
like ridiculous. But continue.
Yeah, but when it happens to Tua, is because
you're hard on for Justin Herbert.
Royal, go ahead.
The one player that the Dolphins can't afford to have go on that COVID list. That's goddamn
Jesse
tough.
Davis.
He can have COVID now.
Yeah, sorry, real quick. Hey, Juan, that drop, that ball wasn't in a great spot. He had to really.
His hands aren't a good spot, Michael Christian. That's what that damn ball was.
Time out.
Fucking hands.
Time out. Did it touch Matt Collins' hands on the touchdown?
Sure.
Oh my god, I hate this fucking life.
What'd you say to us, Juan? What'd you text to us?
I text a lot of things. I really.
What'd you text to us?
You know exactly.
Wait, what'd you text?
But no, I want to get to my
answer. I don't know.
I want to get to my answer though.
Yeah.
The other person that I don't believe that the Dolphins can afford to lose, problem. Oh damn, I would say X. I just make it easy on myself. Say X. You can't afford to lose any more members of your secondary. You're already going to be stretched pretty thin with Holland out, so that'll be the guy who I'd go with.
Okay. Kai, I will let you go next because I know he's a little distracted right now. I want him to talk when the Chargers actually run a play. So, Kai, what is the one player aside from Tua that you think the Dolphins can't lose to COVID?
Aside from Tua.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Aside from Tua, that they can't afford. What did you say?
I said Xavier Howard.
No, Mike.
I didn't.
I was the first one.
Oh, you hadn't gone yet?
No.
I'm gonna say Matt Collins.
Oh my god.
Okay.
No bullshit.
Juan, they're about to run a play.
Time
out. They're running a play. I want to mess with Juan.
Oh my god. I can answer the fucking question,
Fine,
but okay,
ahead.
fine.
No, go ahead.
Just don't like fucking Asian people.
Go ahead.
Another one you don't like, Michael.
Yeah, Jesus. I legitimately, I think, like, no bullshit. I think that there is some truth to the fact that for whatever reason, Matt Collins in this offense, for whatever reason, Matt Collins with Tua is getting throws his way, is getting some big targets, is getting some touchdowns that do matter. So I think it is legitimately a thing where I don't think you can rely on Albert Wilson and Devontae Parker. I know that Matt Collins isn't a huge name, but he does great things on special teams. For whatever reason, he has a role in the offense as a receiver, and he's been excelling in the role that they ask him to do. I just think that having it be Kirk Merritt, Isaiah Ford, Devontae Parker, and Albert Wilson on the field. We know Preston Williams, whether he's playing fucking H-back, center, left guard, right guard, tackle, that dude he's, too injury prone as well. You put out 2 injury prone wide receivers, you're left with Albert Wilson, Kirk Merritt, and Isaiah Ford. I just think that that's not a great mix. I know it's not the best mix in general already, but I think that they can't afford to lose Matt Collins. Just seriously thinking.
Bro, ride that Matt Collins train until you die. Kudos to you.
I'm just being dead ass, man.
Juan.
I was actually going to go with Liam because of the fact that if Liam was out, then that means Austin's back to left tackle. That means somebody else is back to left guard. That means
haven't we said that Austin played less worse?
Yeah, no, I know.
Left tackle than Eichenberg.
That's not my pick though. I'm gonna go Baker.
Okay.
The only reason I say Baker is because he's really kind of like the signal caller per se. When he's on the field, when calling the plays and everything like that. If he's out, Holland's out, I don't know who the fuck's communicating on that defense. And now you're talking about really the brains of both the back end and the front end. It's tough. That's a big loss. And you could try to replace it more with Duke Riley and Landon Roberts. But I don't like really trusting players like that or Mike Collins.
This is a great point.
I honestly, it's funny that Marcus mentions it because my player that the Dolphins can't lose to COVID was going to be Devontae Parker.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to pick Devontae, which is kind of why I also went Matt Collins.
Look, number one, I like Devontae. I do. Hey, he's always injured, but when the dude is out there,
he took a great contract.
No,
look, let's be real. He could have, and sorry to cut you off, he could have probably baited a team to give him a little bit of money, and he took a extremely team-friendly deal because, in his words, he felt like he hadn't pulled through with what the Dolphins invested him with the first-round pick. And look, it's not his fault that he's injury-prone, at least for what we know. Obviously, reports are reports. Who knows what the truth is? And it's a great contract, but yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, for Devontae with me, it's like, they call it a 50-50 ball, right? When the cornerback is right on him. I mean, we just saw one. Juan and Royal, if you guys watching the game, Kai, I don't know if you're watching the game as well. But I mean, Herbert just threw one up to Mike Williams. He went up and got it, right? That's what we traditionally would call a 50-50 ball, right? They're right on each other. With Devontae Parker, it doesn't feel like a 50-50. It just feels like 100%, right? He's either coming down with it or it's going to be out of bounds. And I think without having Jalen Waddle out there, you need to have DVP there. So Axton Jones playing. If one misses, that defense is going to look real different, especially without Hollins. So they are both playing. I think Devontae is more crucial considering that the offense is really the only side of the ball that's taken hits with COVID, right? Aside from Javon. But on the defensive side of the ball, again, if the Jets offense is as bad as we think, we should be able to win that game even if we lose one more cornerback. I'm sorry, but we should.
When we say if their offense or their defense is as bad as we think, I feel like it's partly insulting because they are NFL players. They do get paid to do this, and any given Sunday, especially in a division game, these guys could come out.
I know. I think, what are we, one day removed from the Greg Camarillo anniversary?
I think it was today, actually.
Was it today?
I think it was. Yeah. That's funny that you mentioned. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, I just think that I don't want to overly give them respect because they haven't earned any respect because the Jets have been complete ass. But we are facing an uphill battle. I mean, we lost guys that we need. Yep. We lost guys that we thought we were going to have all season, and now we kind of have to adjust because their backups and their backups aren't available either. And that's really how I feel about it.
I mean, Braxton Berrios could have a huge day. He's also from University of Miami. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Son of a bitch. Truly.
Why am I sick? What's wrong with promoting?
Because if I'm sick for Justin Herbert, you're sick for the University of Miami.
Yeah, but at least that's an entire organization.
And at least Justin Herbert has given me some highs.
And at least I've got
Elijah Moore being out is a big part.
Yeah, Elijah Moore out too. But like, at least mine is like the team I've been a fan of my whole life, not just one guy I've jumped on the bandwagon for because I want to be anti everybody else.
Okay,
Michael Carter is coming back.
You're a masochist. I'm not. Okay.
A reminder: Michael Carter is coming back.
Fan? Take off that hat.
I can only be a masochist for so much of the day. I need some pleasure eventually, Michael.
And I like a good give and take with people, but I didn't know the Dolphins fans had it like that.
That's a great one. That was a great clip, Kai. We're going to be using that for sure.
He's had that one here forever.
Really? I haven't.
Since he said it.
Juan is the only one that doesn't have producer powers.
There's some type level of like something there. I don't know. I haven't figured out why.
It's kind of better that way, though.
It really is, honestly. Like, truly. Like,
damn, Juan, Mike, that's a bird on you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, what a crazy burn! Fuck, you got me, Zach.
Ouch.
I'll see you in the national championship, bitch. All right.
Yeah, UM fans got some real high expectations.
That's actually a good question.
You know what? No. You know what?
Breaking news.
What the fuck was that, guy?
Breaking news.
I'm gonna cut that off way earlier.
Yeah.
University of Miami fans are fucking psychotic.
That
says Adam Schefter on Twitter.
That's breaking news.
No, I just want to use that clip again.
You want me to feed this?
Old news.
You want me to feed how psychotic we are? You ready?
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
I'll see you in the college football playoff.
Oh, what year?
Next year.
He said, "What year?"
Michael, what do you do?
Watch.
Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
Watch.
Why do you do this to yourself?
Tyler Van Dyke is gonna lead us to win the ACC because the ACC is trash.
You gonna tell me he's gonna get a Heisman?
No, he's not gonna get a Heisman. We're gonna win enough games, and we're gonna be in the college football playoff. Watch.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna try to just lean out of this frame and just kind of leave you here alone.
I'm fine being here. I'll say it. F it. Y'all a bunch of haters anyways.
Stop the cap.
Kai thinks the Gators are still relevant without the power of Jesus and murderers.
You know what? I'm a Jackson State fan. Eat this.
Oh, wait. Time out. No. I got you. Hold on. Time out.
I'm doing good, man. What's up?
I don't know. I think some crazy shit
FaceTiming
on the
each
internet.
other.
Yeah, hold on.
Would you?
I heard.
Juan, pop quiz. You ready?
What's up?
Where is Jackson State? In what state is Jackson State?
Atlanta.
You just you just missed a great conversation.
First of all, I said what state. So try again. What's the name of the
Georgia.
state?
Georgia.
He doubled down on that stupid shit, Michael.
Am I wrong?
He doubled down. Oh, dead ass.
Where is it?
Mississippi.
Oh hell, I would have never guessed
Jackson,
Mississippi, bro.
Mississippi.
Nope. I connected Georgia and Atlanta. That's who I had. That's where I was going. Listen.
No.
Listen, I
Wait, you know
learned.
what?
I
Hold on,
learned
hold on. No,
this
stop it,
offseason where Alabama was. Okay, like
no.
Juan, I'm gonna call you out. Juan, I'm gonna call you out on what you did right now. You said Atlanta, and all of us know why you guessed Atlanta. I won't say why.
Why?
But everybody can put 2 and 2 together. So why you guessed Atlanta?
Why?
Listen,
But
bro. He
that's
said
cool. We can move on.
HBCUs could
They
only
said
exist
Yeah,
in
he's like
Atlanta.
HBCU
That's what he
must be
said.
Atlanta. Yeah.
No, and I said
That's what-
specifically.
Not like
I would've
FMU is in
never
your own
guessed
freaking
Mississippi.
backyard or anything.
I said
Bro,
that
I
for a
need
reason.
you to back me up on this because you know I'm right.
No,
No,
sure.
you're 100%
Listen.
right. I doubled
Yeah,
down. I said Mississippi. I would have never guessed. Yes.
No,
That's not what we're
What
saying.
part?
That's not
No.
what
We're saying that you think all HBCUs are in Georgia or in Atlanta.
No, there's
Where
one in-
where the
there's one in
players
Florida.
play and they ride on them things like every day. Like
Whoa,
that's what
no.
the fuck you said.
I didn't go that far.
What part of Georgia is Jackson? Juan Cardona.
Isn't
what
there a
part of-
county? I'm pretty
No.
sure there's a county
Can
in there
you
called
name?
Jackson.
Okay, hold on.
Jackson
Since
County.
seeing as you doubled down on the state of Georgia, can you even name me another city in the state of Georgia?
Yo, they won 11-1. Goddamn.
Don't worry about it. It's multiple HBCUs in Atlanta, Georgia. Name any of them.
Oh, no, you got me there. Absolutely not.
Morehouse, Spelman,
I
Atlanta.
100%.
Yeah,
think
there's
that's
a
who
couple
it
that you could, and they're aren't Spelman and Morehouse, aren't they rivals too? Rival schools?
No, I like how I listen.
Spelman-
This just
Spelman and Morehouse
makes me
are
so
all-
happy.
Hold on.
Look, can I be
Spelman
honest
is all
with you
women,
guys? Can I be
Morehouse is
honest
all
with you
men.
guys?
They're right across the street.
Oh, okay.
I think 2 episodes ago, Royal said historical black colleges, and that's when I knew what HBCU meant.
Historically black colleges and universities.
Never in my life did I know that.
Florida A&M is an HBCU. It is also my alma mater, the greatest HBCU out there.
The Rattlers, right?
Yes, it did.
Best marching band in the nation. I know that
100.
much.
Let's go.
I actually saw them. I think when I went to a UM game, and the only ever UM football game I went to was FAMU at the Orange Bowl, and the FAMU marching band did a thing, and it was incredible.
I was at that very same game. I was covering it for the newspaper here in Tallahassee.
No,
I was on the sideline.
No. It was in the Orange Bowl, though. Not.
I know. I drove to
Quad.
the Orange Bowl.
You're
This
that
is
old?
It's 2012.
Yeah.
2011, 2012, somewhere around there.
No, because the Orange Bowl was taken down in the single-digit 2000s, like in the 2000s, not the 2010s.
I went to the last game.
Hey, I
put at
can
the
name
Orange
all
Bowl.
7 continents. What the fuck?
Oh,
I went to the last game. put at the Orange Bowl.
Go.
Okay, so
Do you know what Pangea
Asia,
is?
yeah, come on, bro.
Wait, start again. Go from the beginning.
First one, Australia.
Okay.
53 minutes, 40
Asia,
seconds.
Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe. Right? Yeah, 7. I counted 7.
We should stay quiet
Oh,
just to
fuck
make
this.
them nervous.
I was nervous. I sat there like,
Okay, you know, no cap. If we did like a general knowledge trivia thing between all 4 of us,
I would.
we
win
all know
depending
Juan
on
would
the
get
time.
last.
No,
We all
I
know
would
Juan
win
get last.
depending on the time.
I probably get 3rd.
If you're making me do it at night after Royal knows
After you've
yeah,
wasted
I
too much
just-
energy on Herbert clips.
Sure.
No,
I mean,
yeah,
sorry,
I do that at the
After
beginning
you've
of the
wasted
day.
too many tissues on Herbert clips. Continue.
Sure.
Oh,
Obviously.
Jesus.
Tissues? Oh, okay. I was like crying. Why would I cry?
He uses
I was
a
like,
towel.
okay. Yeah.
He uses a sock. He's got a crusty old
No,
sock
I'm used
on his
to
bed.
using tissues to cry for the Dolphins, but I get what you mean now.
Okay. So Juan would absolutely come in last, though. Bro, I think it'd be between you and me. I think it's
Right.
fair to assume
Ethan
that.
has once again tweeted it out.
God. Right. General knowledge, I think it all comes down to what people define as general. If they do math, you're going to kick my ass. If they do
Yeah, the moment they do words.
if they do reading, literature,
Right.
spelling
I'm
anything,
out.
I'm a
If they do history, I'm up there.
I'm out.
I could,
if history, I'm out.
I could do some.
History,
I know
now this is gonna happen. I just want you guys to know this.
We should do an episode where we do a trivia.
We should do like a Dolphins Jeopardy thing, but instead of it being just Dolphins content, it's general. It's general knowledge. It's like we literally do like, and we have it be a show. Like
only if one of the questions is.
It would just be Jeopardy.
Only if one of the questions is what dumbass NFL quarterback lied about their vaccination status in the and then once hosted Jeopardy.
Who is the GOAT? This motherfucker, Bishop Sycamore.
Wait, I have a button.
He talking about Stomp the Yard. It's a great historical documentary on HBCUs. Boy, fuck you. He talking about Nick Cannon's Drumline is a great historical documentary on HBCUs.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm pretty sure Pun believed it and started writing them down just so that next time we don't cancel him.
I have a buzzer.
Atlanta claim.
Is that nut? Let's say nut.
Nut.
Where did you?
Wait. Kai, you ready? Hazel.
Nut.
Nut.
Chest.
Nut.
P.
Nut.
Michael has
Wands.
Nut.
Yeah, this is what a mature show looks like. All right, anybody have any final thoughts before we beat the Jets?
With this perspective shit.
Wong Dong Tigers. Meow.
Those are my final words.
Some Wandong Tigers for real to go play with us. Like we need some running backs.
Actually, wait, I got better final.
This is the greatest day of 2021. Juan, how do you feel?
I feel like Tua, bro. He just went out there and let his nuts hang and said, Brian Flores, fuck you.